Okay, now we'll discuss about changes. Okay, BHG is clear, right, for you? BHG concept is clear, very small concept. BHG. Now we'll discuss about the material master. Okay, discuss about the material master. Where do we create this material master, guys? First of all, where do you create this material master? Which system you create this material master?
ECC.
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 This we are calling as a
Master data
material.
system.
Yes, yes. And in the EWM, we call this material as a product master. Material master is called as a port master in the EWM. ECC we call it as a material master. In the EWM, we call it as a port master. Both are same. Okay, two different terminologies we'll call. Now, if you have multiple materials in the same client, as I already told you, the BSG, the business system group, will help you to recognize this material is coming from which system, BSG. Okay, this is a BADI. We will activate to trigger the right BSG for the red materials. Okay, in this case also we use the BSG. Okay, now when you create material in ECC, how it will be available in EWM system, guys? How it's available in EWM?
Like how we send material plant, we should send its material also.
You need to send these materials. How we send plant? Good. Now let me send some materials. Okay. Let me send materials. Go to in the ECC to create the material, you need to use transaction MM01. Okay, you need to use transaction MM01 in ECC to create material, and material leave it blank. In the industry sector, just select mechanical. Okay, and in the material type, select as ROH, a raw material. ROH. Okay, now click on enter. Okay, enter. Now select here basic data, purchasing and accounting, and general planned storage. These four views. We don't bother about this data. In the real time, it will be created by the different team. Okay, just we will use this data. That's it. In the real time, just we will use it. Now, just for practice purpose, I'm creating one or two materials. That's it. Entire practice we will use same materials. Click on OK. Select the views which I mentioned. Click on OK. Now select input the short text. These are like in a spare part I'm mentioning. Spare parts. Base unit of measure. How do you measure this material? Means when I receive this material into the warehouse or plant, will you call it? How will you call it? Will you call it by pieces, inches, or else this material is in some kind of liquid? We'll call it with respect to the volume, liter, something like that. It depends how you call. I'm calling it as a piece. This material belongs to which material group? Is it belongs to electronics? Any kind of non-usable materials? What kind of material this material belongs to? Just select randomly, nothing, no issues. Enter. Just enter everything. Enter, enter, enter. In the plant, enter. Give me a second. Go to accounting. Okay. Select accounting. Input the plant number. When you go to accounting, input the plant number. System will ask you, you are creating this material in which plant? Okay, when you select accounting, system will ask you, you are creating this material in which plant? I'm creating this material for which plant, guys? POL1 plant.
POL plant.
POL1 plant. I'm creating this material. Select enter, guys. Valuation class just F4 here. Just select 3000. That's it. And give some value for this material. Give some value like 10, like that. 10 euros. Okay. Just select yes. Now purchasing group field is mandatory. Can you see? The field purchasing group is defined as required field. Input purchasing group. Select anything. Okay, from F4, a lot of options will be there. Just select anything. Okay. Now only one extra thing I will tell you. Here go to server location data again. Plan data server location 1. Go again. Now system should ask you to which is server location, but someone is playing with the system, so it is not asking. No problem. Just save it. Okay. This material was created. Okay. This material has been created. Take the material. Again go to MM01, create material. This I'm doing extra, don't confuse. Input same material. Input same material, enter. Don't select anything, leave everything blank. Just select general data plant storage. General data plant storage data. Click on OK. OK. Now give the plant number. POL1 plant number. Now give the storage location. Which storage location I need to give, guys? This one. This material I'm creating in which storage location? This material in the plant of
ROD.
POL1.
ROD.
Which storage location I'm creating? ROD.
ROD.
Okay, just save it. Only ROD?
AFS
Only
also.
ROD?
AFS also. AFS.
AFS also. AFS also.
It is raw material, so maybe it should be in ROD.
Yeah, but this not only for using for sales. This one to recognize the product got moved to destination location also, right?
Okay.
Okay. Select this one and this one. Select OK. And this POL1 AFS. Okay. Just save it. Don't do anything. Now this metal is available in both locations, ROD and AFS. Now this metal is managed under POL1 plant, ROD and AFS locations only. This metal is managed under ROD and AFS location only. Okay. Now this material to be available in EWM. What I should do in this case? If I want to make this material available in EWM system, what I should do?
We have to move this material to EWM system, like how we
How
move
will I
plant.
move? How will I move?
Through queues.
SIF.
EFM.
M1 you should do. QE is the communication, CF1 is the interface. Create integration model. You are doing SIF now in this case. Material model name select as POL1 underscore mat. Material I'm sending. Here select APO application as mat material. Now select here as logical system as your receiving system. Receiving EWM receiving logical system. Select materials here. Input the material number here. That's it. Input material number, that's it. Click on execute. Now system is recognizing your object. Click on generate integration model. Now what you will do? Creation is completed. Now we need to activate this one. Go to CFM2. Input same details, execute. Mat1 into activate in the new status. Click on start. System automatically sends data to the EWM system. Everything is green, can you see? No errors. Everything is in green. Can you see? Everything is in green. Means SIF has been completed successfully. Now go to EWM system, guys. Just check in EWM whether you received this data or not. Received this data or not. /n/SEWM /mat1 /n go to one thing /n SAP APO /mat1. Go to this transaction, okay. /n/SAP APO /mat1. This transaction you need to make a note when you are seeing the recordings. Make a note of this transaction. Okay, here you will check the materials like that. Okay, /n/SAP APO /mat1. Input your material number, guys. Here, input the material number which you created in the ECC and which you had on the SIF, and here select as global data. Okay, select global data. Click on display. Now can you see? Is available or not in this case? Whatever you created in the ECC, can you see? Base unit time measure is piece. Material group is 01101. The system has transferred all data from ECC to EWM system here. Whatever you created there, it will be sent from ECC to the EWM system. Clear? Now this is available in the EWM system. Available in the EWM system. Now, what about changes, guys? If I do some changes in the ECC, do I need to transfer to EWM or not? Whatever I do changes.
We have to transfer.
You have to transfer manually? Creation is fine. Creation you need to send manually. What about changes?
Change also we should do manually, right?
Changes also manual only. I am asking question. You are asking me same question. Manually is also possible, and also you can send automatically. Automatically. Manually also possible, and alternately we have something called daily change pointers. Daily change pointers and BTE, business transaction events. Business transaction events. We have ALE and BTE, manually or automatically. Manually or automatically. If you want to send automatically, we have something called ALEs and BTEs. ALEs and BTEs. This too will help you to trigger all changes with respect to material, with respect to vendor, with respect to customer. Whatever you do changes, system automatically transfer all changes to EWM without your intervention. System will transfer all data to the EWM system. Now we can test this one actually. Go to ECC. Here, go to
Actually, for
SPRO.
scheduling manually, we should schedule a program or no? No, for scheduling automatic, do we have to schedule a program kind of thing or it will automatically trigger?
Automatically. No need to have some schedule everything.
Okay,
Automatically we can transfer. Go to SPRO, implementation guide. Go to integration with other SAP components. Go to EWM. Here, what we need to select here in this case? We discussed about system landscape last class. We discussed about EWM linkage, not fully, but at least we entered. Now data transfer. Basic settings for data transfer. Data you are transferring. Okay. Here, if you see change transfer for master data. Change transfer for master data. Configure change transfer for master data. Configure change transfer for master data. Execute this one, guys. Now, if you see here, change transfer, material master change transfer. We have two options here. What this one, guys? No change transfer. ALE change transfer periodically. Means ALE means periodically, guys. Okay, periodically means in a schedule. Okay, in this case, ALE if you're setting is schedule. If we go for BTE, I'm not able to extend this one. Sorry. Okay, ALE change transfer periodically. It's a kind of program which you need to select the period every 1 hour, every 2 hours. System will transfer all changes to EWM system. And if you have BTE transfer means in this case automatically, immediately, once you save it, immediately it will transfer to EWM system. 2 means BTE. These are material master activated. And if you see customers also, it is 2, customer master, vendor master. Okay, don't worry about this one. Vendor master, customer master, and the material master. These three are very important. Immediately it is transferring data to EWM system. Immediately. Okay, immediately. Now we can test this one. BTs we can test. Go to ECC. Okay. Go to MM02. MM02 to change the material. Okay. Previously we went to MM01 to create the material. Now we want to change the material. MM02 to change the material. Input the material number. Click on OK. In the go inside, change the material group. Okay. I want to change the material group from this one to 00104. Okay. I'm selecting 00104. I'm changing from 00101 to 00104 metal group. You can change anything actually. I'm changing this field. Click on save, guys. Okay, metal got changed. Now go to EWM system. Now go to EWM system. Now go to same transaction SN SAP APO / MAT1 \n SAP APO / MAT1. Input the same material, global data. If you click on display, automatically system will show 00104 metal group. Can you see? 00104 metal group, which I have changed in ECC. How this is changing, guys, in this case? With the help of what? With the help of what? ALE or BTE?
BTE. BTE.
Business transaction events. Immediately, if it is transferring, it is BTE. Periodically, it is transferring, it is called ALE. You need to set up ALE in this case. If you want to have periodically, every 2 hours, every 3 hours, you need to set up this one, periodic this one. Okay. The real time use BTEs and manually also we will transfer. Will here the job will create, the job will send the data to the EWM system. In real. Okay. So this is about the changes of the material, vendor and customer. Okay. And you know that in the EWM material master, in the ECC material master, you can have some custom fields also. What is custom fields, guys? Yeah, we can have some custom fields also. You know, can we have some custom fields? All these fields was given by SAP. All these fields was given by SAP to describe one material. To describe one material. Material basic data to, if you are purchasing this material, all purchasing information will be stored here. If you are doing sales, okay, all sales information will be stored here. If you are doing some payment to the vendor with respect to this material, all payment data will be there here. Okay, all data will be available for the respective materials. Now, in case you have some other requirement, you want to have some field here. Can you see? You want to have some new field here. Okay, that new field you want to add to the material master. In this case, you need to go for development. In this case, okay, we can have a new field. Which is called a custom field we can have, and we can map it to this table. This is the development we will do. And end of the day, you should transfer this data to EWM system, right? End of the day, you want to transfer this data to EWM system, right? When you're transferring this material to EWM, you want this field also to transfer to EWM in this case, but it is a custom field. How system will accept to receive the custom field in this case in the EWM? Suppose I activated some field here in this case. How system will accept in this case? These are basic things, guys. You need to understand. No one will teach you. Okay.
Due to ABAP background.
Development. First is development. Okay. First it is development only.
Through Z table.
Z table is just to map the field in that. Okay.
Okay.
I have one field here. Okay. Like this is the color. Okay. Color. I want only red color in this case. Example. Okay. I am adding this field in the material master. Now, when I want this field to be available in the EWM system. I want this field to be available in the EWM system in this case. Now it means that what, when I'm sending this data, to the EWM system, I need to send this data also. But in this case, system will, in SAP standard way, system will transfer this data automatically. System will transfer the data to EWM automatically. If I add field here, will it transfer data to EWM or not?
Customization will not go. We should send to some Z table kind of thing.
Okay, it will not go because this is not as SAP standard field. This is new custom field, okay, which you developed in this case. In this case, we have something called BADI. I told about the BADI even this today also. In this case, we have a new BADI. In this case, we have a new BADI. Go to SPRO. This is purely development, okay. SPRO, integration with other SAP components. Go to EWM, Extended Warehouse Management, and you can see here data transfer. Yes, basic settings for data transfer. And here if you see enhancement for material selection, can you see enhancement for material selection? And can you see BADI? Material selection integration model means when you send the data to EWM system, we're activating the integration model. In this case, we have BADI. BADI means what, guys? BADI means as a business add-on, SAP has given you some space here to have your own development. In this case, you can change the behavior. Like a robot, okay? You're giving some program to the robot. Robot will do everything whatever they want, right? Whatever the logic you go to robot, it will behave in the same way, right? If you want to do some changes in the behavior, what you will do? You change the logic, right? The same way, SAP has given you some space here to have your own logic, to have your own custom fields. Okay, we have a BADI. This is purely done by development. Okay, you are not supposed to execute and you are not supposed to do anything. Just you need to give the logic to the above part. That's it. How it will work, this thing. But this BADI will be activated by the developer in this case. Clear? Any questions?
Okay.
Let me know if you have any questions, okay? Because next class we will discuss about the BP, business partners. And next class we will discuss about the BP and as well as the EWM configuration we will discuss. Because it will take at least 1.5 hours, 2 hours time to perform the EWM configurations, everything. Okay, so next class we will complete the BP, business partner, and also the EWM configuration. And next Sunday we will start the classes. The basic setup will complete, okay? The setup of the ECC and EWM will complete now. By next class, the setup will complete. And by next 1 hour of the next 2 hours of the class, it will complete the basic setup of ECC and EWM. After that class, we will discuss about inbound deliveries, outbound deliveries, configurations in ECC, all the business process we will discuss from the next class, Sundays. By the time, what I request to you, take a server access as soon as possible. Complete all the configurations that I have discussed. If you do delay, you'll forget entire thing. You will lose interest first of all. If you do delay, you lose interest to practice. I'm telling you, if you practice for 3 months, just forget about everything. Just practice for 3 months, learn the concept properly. You will land in a very good job. Okay, the market is very good for EWM. Especially the package is very good for EWM. But you don't get simply right. You need to practice very hard. So still, some people not have taken the server. Please take the server. By this time, you should have taken the server. You are already 1 class behind in practice. Okay, I have seen a lot of people in my teaching experience where if you don't practice, after 2 or 3 weeks, you lose interest and you don't like joining classes if you lose interest. Okay. Now ask any questions that we have. Okay. We'll discuss the question answers part in this case. We'll utilize next 12 minutes or 15 minutes for all your queries. We'll discuss about your queries. On the concept part or else any other part. Okay. You see EWM part, career part, jobs, anything. We can utilize normally if any extra time is there, we will utilize for extra things. Okay. In the class. We'll stop recording. You can